Morning, y'all. Saturday. Oh wait, never mind. Summer cut day. Will it stick? Will it stick? No, it freaking won't. Yeah, I'll try again. Nope, I'm gonna need the magnet. I can't find the magnet. I try to find. I have this phone case, the charging one that has a magnetic thing, but obviously it won't hold it for some reason. So I need to find that magnet. Yes, it's arms. So, what are we doing then for arms? Well, of course, we'll start off with triceps and then get some biceps and then, you know, that's really it. But, thinking today, not going to do that much curls, like curls on the cables today, and then I don't know. I like that. I like the thing that I was doing last week, where I did first the one arm, then I realized that I had to do two arm for it. So I think I'm going to just do that, go heavy first. I don't know if I can do that one arm stuff. It's like too heavy. But we'll probably do. Let me come up with a number. Probably do 5 of those. Oh my gosh! Just gonna keep falling down until I get a magnet or something. But I'm gonna maybe do 5 of those. Then I can either do 6 rope or cut it into half. 3 rope and 3 V-bar. Or I might do 4 rope and 2 V-bar. Or straight bar. We'll see. We'll see. I might go with the 4-2. We'll just see. And then of course, we'll do the 2 bicep things, right? Just 2 heavy concentrated curls, and I might go to 50 today. Might do 50 dumbbells a day. We'll see. 50 dumbbells and then, or 50-pound dumbbells, and then we'll do some machine preachers, but we'll do a one arm. Oh my gosh, man. Today's just, I don't know. The phone just keeps falling down. I thought the case would do it because it has a magnetic thing, but it won't stay. And I really can't find the magnetic, like, piece that you're supposed to put in your phone. So I looked everywhere. I guess I'll look again. But, yeah, we'll do the 2 concentrated curls, and then we'll move on to single arm preachers. We'll probably do 4 of those. Yeah, and then fuck it, we'll do 5 hammer curls. Or 5 alternative 2 hammer curls. Oh, man. We'll be doing that. Yeah. Today is 8. It is 8 o'clock right now. I didn't wake up at 8 today. And I got the ice bath ready. I put the ice cubes in last. Because yesterday I put them in first. Like I put them in right when it first started getting water in. So today I waited a little bit longer. Instead of, just doing that. Like putting them in first, now they're in there last. And they're still in there. Because right when I got done, they were almost melted. But yes, we got that going. So stick around to the end of the video for that. All I can say now now is, see you guys in the gym. So if you didn't watch last week's video, or at least the beginning of it, because I can get it was like almost an hour long, but I'll go briefly over everything in today's video. Last video I kind of was like talking the whole thing, but because no one's really here, I'll give you a brief kind of explanation. So these are tricep extensions. I can only take the 20s and do it, but when I get to like higher weight like this, and we're just gonna start off high weight and just go up by 5. So we got 30s first, 35, 40, 45, 50. So we do 50 on weight like this. So you just kind of make a triangle shape with your hand, right? That, you put that around that. When you pick it up, then do that. Basically go down. Yeah. Elbows popping. Yeah, that's how you do it. And you can do the one arm stuff if you can do it. That's like taking the dumbbell, right? Going like here. Right. Same movement. When we get to higher weight, we're gonna have to do double arm. You get it? Yeah, they're really good. Feel really good. Move on to the next one. So yeah, everybody knows the rope. I'll demonstrate it, but I'll kind of go over the last one. It might look like I'm not getting like a good depth, right? Not a good depth, but I swear I am, because my arms are halfway. My triceps are already halfway pumped. They already are. I can feel them. Very stiff, they got blood going to it, right? Very good on doing that. It just doesn't look, I guess, probably doesn't look that good in the camera maybe. Or something, because my arms are good. But yeah, to demonstrate the rope though, is with like the regular straight bar or something like that, you can't really when you go down, you can't basically do that motion. So, because all you can do is go like that. But when you're going with the rope, you keep going like that, and keep going basically, right? Get that. You want to, for these, especially, you want your triceps to get that full stretch, right? When you get that full stretch, and you get more than what a V-bar would do or anything like that. But yeah, I decided we're just gonna do 4 of these and pick out probably just the V-bar, or the N-bar, or whatever you call it. N-bar, V-bar, that's the only ones I know. I don't know anybody would call it a T-bar. T-bar is a little different. But, yeah, let's get into this. I'll kind of quickly show you, but you just go here, down here, right? You can kind of get into this kind of position, right? But I only recommend doing that like at the ends of your, like the end of the set, like where you're really just trying to get out reps. Right? But yes, let's get to it. We got 2 sets of these, but right now I already feel my triceps are like, they're basically almost done. And they're like tight. I already feel them, they're already tight. But we can put 2 more in, right? 2 more sets into it. But how I know when my arm's almost done, they're like, or like any kind of, when I know they're done, it's like, it's hard to keep them in a position, right? So even if I like hold them up a little bit, right, like this, I can still feel them. And when I sit right here, definitely I can feel them, right? Like kind of no way, any position to kind of burn a little. That's how I know that they're basically almost done. That's when I know the burn's done. Or like when they're basically done, it's like any position, right? You might be like, dang, it starts. When your triceps are. At least that's usually the triceps and the biceps move that I know. Is if they're still stinging, you're basically done. If they're stinging, no matter what position you're in. And then for biceps is if you can't touch your shoulders. Like obviously, touch my shoulders now. But that's like the test I kind of do, especially for bicep, is if I can't touch my shoulder, then I know my biceps are done. And if I know they're done, there's kind of like a fine line between if you know it's done, and if you can't really, and then the physical test, kind of, right? Physical test, basically you're done, right? But if you know it's done, it's done. If you get what I mean, it's kind of hard. You just kind of know. When they're done. But yes, this is the VM whatever bar, call obviously when I'm doing these, right, I'm going here, here, I can't do those few reps where I can bend it. But with these, honestly, I try my best to like bend the bar. I know it's like just metal, but like, you know, really, still want to really try to get that bend, right? Like the more possible you can try to bend, the more better stretch you get, right? With these triceps. We only got 2 of these, so we'll bang these out real quick and then move on to biceps, but triceps are almost done. Okay, let's move on to biceps. My triceps are finished. All right. Now, if y'all been watching for a while, you know, for arm days, we usually do these kind of bicep things, concentrated curls. At least do 2 sets of them in the beginning. And do heavy weight and then drop set down one way. And I've kind of said this before, drop set only means that you know that you can't really go up from there, right? So I start off the heaviest weight I could do, that's 45 minutes. I was going to think about 50, but after those like 5 sets, tricep extensions, right? Kind of just want to do these 45s, be safe, because my triceps they burning. But yeah. Take these, you can put a little swing to it, right? Anything here to here for bicep, right? Anything here to here, right? All you're doing when you work on a bicep, it's literally this movement. That's all you're doing, right? You could even go like that, right? Still hitting that movement. Even with the curls, double curls, right? Even with like hammers, right? Or alternative curls, right? You're still hitting that movement, right? The only difference with like hammer and alternating curls is that you're taking it here and here, or you're flipping your wrist so that your forearm still gets some, right? So that's what I count as my forearm workout. It's just literally adding them to the alternative curls. And plus my forearms are big enough anyways. And I need to get like everything else back up. But yeah, like any movement here to here is good. Like, if you really think about it, that's what it is. That's what biceps are anyways. Like if you literally think of any movement for bicep, literally here to here. Literally your muscle is just going flat, strong. That's why some people are like, you have to do incline curls. First of all, incline curls, that's if you don't know, you're sitting on here, you're inclining, you're going like this with dumbbells. That is like one of the worst movements, and every time I see someone do it, they're at least a beginner, they're starting like halfway. Like you're gonna go flat and then go. Right? I did it a few times in the beginning, and then I've done it once, like here, like 3 months ago. Nah, that's just not my thing. Not my thing at all. Yeah. Hold on. Okay, I'm making sure it's still recorded. I've been talking for a while. Yeah. So it doesn't matter what movement. It's just whatever you feel like, right? Right. Obviously, if you want to do more forearm-based biceps, do something that involves forearms a lot, like alternative curls. Do those. That's what gets your forearms up. Or if you just want to work on forearms, just do forearms. Just forearm workouts. But I don't do them anymore. I don't need to now. You know, I usually do these. So even without the workout, I can already tell that my arms are basically tired after eating these 2 sets. Right? That's why I kind of do them. Yeah. I don't know why people gotta be like, you have to do preachers. You don't have to do preachers every day, or like every arm day. You'll literally do any other movement. Like any movement here to here is fine. Right? Like I've said. Just people say that you have to do this every arm workout. You really don't. But yeah, talk too long now. But I'll show you, demonstrate for you. I don't have that much room here, and I don't feel like moving seats. You take it. You literally just go like that. Usually when I get to 20, it's good. Yeah, I'll do my left arm now. Kind of show you a little bit better. But yeah, you could, like I said, you could swing a little, right? You could swing obviously a little, but you know, don't be swinging too much to where you're not getting into that movement. For this camera angle is a little bit better. You can kind of see more of it. It's kind of hard getting this position because I am facing towards the chair. But you know, you don't really, if you can't even see the movement in this one, it's literally just going here to here. That's all you're doing. Like I said before, any movement here to here is good. Right? It doesn't care where your forearm's at. Like obviously you want to be in a position where it feels good. Mainly any bicep movement. If you're not going here to here, you're probably not hitting it right. Hopefully this angle shows you a little bit better what I'm doing. So yeah, we're gonna do this and then we'll move over to the preachers. The preacher machine where we're gonna do one-handed too. So obviously, it was honestly the first time I even done any kind of equipment up here for a while. Because usually I did all this stuff in the back at the gym because of, you know, like people didn't want to be on camera or anything, right? Doing it up here kind of shows everybody, right? But no one's here, so it doesn't really matter. But I don't use this machine that often anyways. But I just felt like doing it for at least four of them. So usually what you would do is you go here, like here, right? I might honestly do it now, but sometimes, especially with higher weight, you kind of like, you're digging your elbows in, getting that out, right? So if you do that, right, then move to like one arm, right? And that's what I was going to do. But honestly, I kind of want to speed this up because alternative and hammer curls might take a little bit longer because there's 5 sets. So yes, let's we're gonna do 4 sets. So we'll do here. All right. Yeah. If it does go, like if the elbows go in, right? Try to prevent it, but like if you can't really, you know. I mean, this is kind of basically simple, right? Right here. You gotta make sure your arms go all the way back down. But yeah, with this camera angle, like if I was getting a different camera angle than the one before, like this one, you basically see the whole gym. And that's, I mean, the one times I do come up here is when I'm doing lat pull downs. So I mean, yeah, you still can see everybody, but like with these ones, you can like get full graphs of everybody in here. Except I guess on the treadmill and the stuff behind you, the ellipticals, but not a lot of people go on those. Well, some people do, but not a lot. But yeah, let's get back into it. Let's see if we can do these. I'm getting close to the single digits. See, the single digits reps, so we don't really want to do that. I say, if you are counting reps, I only count reps because I only count reps to see how much that weight can get me to failure, right? But if you only do like set reps, that I don't think you should, because you're obviously going to be different. Your body's going to be different per the weight. Like obviously, I'm doing 90. Started off doing 60s, and I think I got 20 in, right? But now it's coming all the way down to 12, and there's like different measures, right? Your body can only take so many. Like your body can only take so many, so your body's like stamina and stuff goes down, right? That's when more of your arm gets pumped, right? When you're doing this, right? But you know, if you do set reps and you don't believe, I guess, going to failure, right? Or if you do get failure between them, right, every time, then I guess do at minimum 8 to 10. That's the minimum. Obviously, maximum is like 30. Like if you're doing 30 reps, you're like using a 1 pound thing, and you don't need to use that. You need to obviously you need to go higher in weight. Too much now. Right, 30 is like the max. Sometimes I kind of cap out at 25. Sometimes, but that's probably usually the first set of that exercise that I do. That's like the first set. I'm like, okay, shit, lit. I got to 25. I'm like, okay, well now I'm good. But usually if I go like the 20 pounds on this and do more than 30, then obviously like I need to go down more in weight. But we'll bang these out and then yeah, because my arms are halfway pumped. They're pretty good right now. Okay. All right, let's move over to the dumbbells to do our last 5 sets. So obviously, at the end of those sets, right? You can see that I'm like really getting it up there. And some people might say that's not perfect form. Well, obviously it's at the end of the set. My arms are fucking tired. My arms are like literally about to fail. Like that's like my last one where I'm like going like that, right? Especially on those, but like these obviously I'm not doing that, right? That's what I do usually on curls. They tend to do that at the end, just to kind of get that final rep, right? Obviously, if I have to use my back as leverage to get it, that last one, then yeah, I'll do it, right? But like obviously you don't want to do it. But I kind of do it because I still get that pump, right? But to explain these real quick, they're alternative to hammer. Right, I've done them in every video, every arm video. But you kind of go here, you twist your arm, your wrist, right? This kind of motion while going up, right? And at the end of the set, when I'm like close to failure, I go like these, and these are the hammer curls, right? So we got 5 of these. Theoretically, 40 pounds, but obviously I don't think we're gonna get there. We'll see if we can even get the 35 up. But we might result back down to 30 and do a few sets with those. 2 sets of 30s. But yeah, let's get these out real quick and then we check the pump. So I might be able to get the 35s down, but the R40s, but they're just gonna be strictly hammer curls. All right? And my forearm ain't gonna get that much work from that. I mean, they already have some work from the workouts I've already been doing. But, I still say they're pretty good. They're good to do, just to get them out of the way. I'm gonna go back down to 30. Only to just do more forearm work. It's kind of a cloudy day today. It's kind of good. Kind of keeps the water warm or water cold at home. This one I feel like is gonna have some, because there's some powder on the bottom, some chunks, but I haven't got any yet. I know it just really stick to bottom this morning. Okay, what is today's car talk? Well, kind of want to start it off that next month, August, right? I go back to school, go back to college, and usually I take in-person classes. But this year, I had to take one in school that I haven't really been inside the school except setting up classes or anything like that, or getting books. So this is honestly going back into school in a while, because I haven't done that since high school. Because usually I'll take them online. this one has to take it. I have to take it in person, so that's fine. But what time is it? It's Monday and Wednesday, I believe, 11 to 12. Might be thinking that ain't bad. That's usually after you get out of workout. Yeah, but that might not lead me to do the cold bath every time. Obviously it's 9 now in today's arms, but what happens if it was like a chest or a chest or a back day where I also have to do calves and stuff like that? It just kind of depends on it. Like maybe some days I won't be able to do the ice bath, right? Some days I might have to directly just go after working out straight to school, right? That I don't mind, right? But that's just how it's gonna be, and I'll tell you in the video if I do it or not. And I wish I could do it maybe every day, but I gotta at least go to school. I gotta go to school on time. But that leads me into the car talk about the cold plunge and the benefits and stuff like that. So some people might say that taking an ice bath right after your workout is bad for you. Right? Apparently it stops muscle growth while doing it. I don't think that's like if that's like freezing temps cold. Like, yeah, some people might go freezing temps cold, right? They do the polar thing, the polar. You all know what the polar jump is. It's like you go to like extreme cold ass water and you jump in it or something like that. The polar bear or something like that. Polar bear jump, right? People do that a lot. Yeah, that will stop muscle growth, but I don't think like the temperature I'm going at is stopping muscle growth. It's honestly it just kind of like it soothes the skin or the muscles. It soothes it more than freezes it off, right? So that's what the main benefit is. Like usually I don't do it on arms or chest. I only do it usually on legs. Some days back, depending on work, stuff like that. But because I'm doing it every day now, there's not really a point to do it today, right? Obviously, yeah, my arms are a little bit tired. So, I mean, yeah, they might help out. But, I only do it on the days to where they help me out. So when I go to work, I'm not going to be in pain. Like today, I go back to work today. It's coming back up. But today I go back to work today, and I don't want to be hurting, so definitely my arms are hurting. I don't think they're gonna kill me at work, but could just do it. I might as well do it anyways. But yeah, we got until I think the end of next month. I think it's August 20th. I go back, 21st or something like that. I go back to school. So I'll just update you guys on that when I get back. When I go to school, obviously I'm staying in town and college is here. I go to college in town, so I should be fine. But next summer, whenever, or next fall, when we go back to school, I'm going to be going to St. Louis, SIUE. So I will be in a whole different new place. I need to, dig down, find where I'm going to be staying at, where gym's at, all that stuff, where work at, that kind of stuff, Because I'll be probably either living on campus or something like that, So, whole next year is going to be a whole different kind of videos. So yeah, at that point, I don't even think I could do a cold plunge if I wanted to. I mean, if the gym provides one, that would be sweet, right? If the gym provides one, that would be cool. But a lot of gyms don't provide that because, ice maintenance and all that kind of stuff. right? They provide saunas, but not not cold plunges. They're expecting you to do that at your own place. But benefits to a cold plunge, helps your muscle. I don't really think it stops it. Some people say it does. Some people say it do. Some people say they don't. Honestly, by the time I drive home, like maybe the muscle growth studies are like right after you work out. I didn't do it, then yeah, maybe. But they say you gotta at least wait like 6 hours. At that point, you're already like, most bodies are already finished by like the 4th hour or the 3rd hour of recovering, right? Right. So I don't really believe that. Like obviously, I do think there's some parts where recovery happens maybe all day. Definitely do think that, but I don't think you need to wait 6 hours to do a cold plunge after your workout. I don't think that's necessary. But this is good for you anyways. You're supposed to take cold showers anyways. Well, most people take hot showers. That I can agree to. I love hot showers some days, but cold plunges are good too. But it looks like today it's really cloudy, so it's not going to be too hot. That'll be good. I need to, first of all, I put obviously 2 big ice cubes like I do usually. I put 2 big ones in, and then I left. But like I said this morning, I put them in after I filled up the water. So I'm going to see how cold it is. Obviously, we're going to put some more ice in it. But I do have another kind of like, not a big ice one, but like a small little tub one. I might put that in there depending on what the temperature is. Hopefully the thermometer is right today. If not, that's all right. I'll just field test it. Yeah, it's cloudy today, so that means that it won't be that hot. So, I'll see you when we're there. Alrighty, I made sure to use the front-facing camera today. Let me get around here. Check it out. See how cold it is. Sun's letting up just a little bit. Still cold. It says it's about 75. Ain't too bad, but could do a lot better. Not that much again, but it'd still work. Technically, by the temperature on the thing, technically it's colder than yesterday. But I don't think this one's gonna be that cold. But we'll see when we get in. Okay. And I forgot to bring out a towel again. Dang. Alright, let's get in. Woo! It's cold. Woo! Woo! Oh yeah, it's cold. Alright, I'll get in 10 seconds. Okay, so it's cold. It's cold. It's cold. But yeah, this helps a lot. Like obviously if you go too cold, it shocks the system. And honestly, that's why you get some cases to where they're like, people have died from taking cold plunges, right? Well, obviously they either jumped in some heavy ass cold water or something, right? They went into water, or it was too cold. But cold plunges they're to help you. They're more to help you, right? I don't think I filled it up much. I think I should have filled it up a little bit more, but it's worked either way. See, it's about almost a minute in. I think we'll do 3 minutes again today. But yeah, feels good. Like I've always preached, I always get one. This one's like $200. You could even get like the regular tub one. Honestly, at this point, like the tub one, usually they use usually they use cow little holders for like their food and stuff. I see people do it in those, right? And they're like $50, right? But I got this one to kind of keep its temperature, mainly for like the winter time, to where I don't even need to use ice cubes, right? But yeah, during 100-degree weather, you know, you're gonna definitely need to change it out. But almost about another minute, I think, because we started at 120. Yeah, we did. So we need to do one more minute. But yeah, technically it's a little bit colder, and maybe it is, but you know, it's still pretty good. Still makes my muscles, you know, good. But you know, it's hard to get this tub down to like the 50-degree range, right? Technically by the thermometer, right? It's hard to get that to there when it's 100-degree weather, you know. It's kind of almost impossible. Unless if you guys do know, then, you know, tell me down below. But yeah, for me, it's really hard to get. Yeah, it's almost about time. 20 more seconds. Put these up. Because I'm already ready to get out. So it must be colder today. Yeah, the sun's about to be let down, so that'll be good. All right. Woo. That feels good. All right, well, this is the end of today's video. You know, if you didn't check out yesterday's video, it was legs. You know, go check that out. Good leg pump, very good leg pump. Thought yesterday's was pretty good. Even today's pump was pretty good. Tomorrow's is chest, so you know, check in that. Like I said last week, you know, I make a short out of one of the videos a week. So, you know, if you guys are coming from the shorts or the TikTok or whatever, you know, thank you for coming over and watching the long form. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll check you guys tomorrow video for chest.